Hey there everybody, today we are going to be reviewing the Funko Snap sets for both Vanny and Glamrock Freddy. As you guys can see here, we have both of them in their original packaging. If you all hadn't seen my $100 Funko product unboxing, I actually ordered these two while they were both about $6.30. So I got a pretty good deal on these guys. I still need to get Monty and Glamrock Chica, and I am going to get them as soon as I can find them. They've been very hard to get a hold of. As well as the two play sets for Glamrock Freddy and Monty, respectively. As you guys can see here, we have a really neat render of Vanessa and Glamrock Freddy on their boxes, which is pretty cool. I am going to be preserving this packaging as much as I can. You guys should probably already know that Glamrock Freddy came loose, so this entire plastic bit literally will just fall off once I lift up the cardboard. But let's go ahead and open these guys in a fancy little time-lapse way. Hello, by the way. You can see me in the reflection of Vanessa's box. Alright guys, and just like that we have finally got our Vanny and Glamrock Freddy figures ready. With that being said, I'm sure you guys seen my little magic trick, and no, this knife is not included, because the censors at Funko probably said, oh, well, she doesn't actually have the knife in-game, so we probably shouldn't give that to her again. Since Security Breach was going for a more childish narrative, they had to give Vanny, of all freaking things, a pizza cutter. I don't know why this pizza cutter is included. It is so bulky, and no, it does not roll, but you can always pretend that it does. I mean, it is pretty funny to go off and censor her for her little figure, to give her a pizza cutter. I mean, of all things, at least she has an accessory. I would have rather seen the original Vanny mask as an accessory. I think that would have been cool, especially since we do have a security guard Vanessa figure, to have an original Vanny mask as the accessory, so that way you could put it on her. But with that being said, these two figures do definitely look very, very cool. A lot more accurate than the original Funko action figures. But why don't we go ahead and take a look at them individually? We will start with Glamrock Freddy and then move on to Vanny. Well, first things first, Glamrock Freddy as a figure does come with some pretty neat stuff. Whilst his faceplates both are very expressive, he really shakes up the formula whenever it comes to the different models of Freddy that the Funko Snaps line has created. We had Toy Freddy just earlier this year. We also had the original Freddy Fazbear and Golden Freddy from Wave 1, which was released late last year. And I really think, would have benefited from some eyelids on his masks here, mainly because Glamrock Freddy always seems to have his eyelids halfway down, or even mostly down, unless he is, you know, very, very happy. Here, his endoskeleton looks fantastic. That would be a great figure to get an endoskeleton from Security Breach. I would love to see endoskeletons, full-on endoskeleton figures for every single type of animatronic, including Afton. I would love to get a William Afton figure, even if he is based on the movie where Matthew Lillard is the purple guy. This face, I'm not sure if there's a scene where Freddy gets mad. I think it's mainly based off of the comic book ending, but this is a great face to have for Glamrock Freddy. He looks so angry. But with that being said, most of the Funko Snaps for Security Breach do have a feature where you can turn them into the shattered animatronics. So if you want to do that to Freddy, just congratulations, we now have a shattered Freddy. I'm just joking, guys. He would need to have a massive hole in his stomach, but he does have tons of detail all around this guy. From the back of his head, showing his neck part here, to the different parts in his jaw, to the different places where his head and his face actually connect to each other, to the different plating all over this guy. His studded bracelets here are not actually painted, nor are his blue fingernails or his joints. They aren't painted, but that's nothing that we can't fix. His little finger hole back here for his suit is also not painted. but he does have it, and that's what matters. He also has the little panels in his feet. There's just tons of detail that are put into these figures that are just really admirable, and I am a big fan of this Glamrock Freddy figure. I give him a solid 9.5 out of 10, almost perfect. I wish that his microphone could separate, but it is pretty nice, so that way, kids won't be able to lose it as easy. Yeah, and he also gets his mic stand, so that's pretty cool. Two faces, pretty much the standard for Funko Snaps. I do approve of this figure. I would say you guys definitely need him, especially if you're a fan of Glamrock Freddy. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to Vanny. So, Vanny herself, she is overall a pretty dang good figure as well. Her eyebrows could have used maybe a separate color. Otherwise, they just kind of blend into the rest of the figure. I am glad that she's a lot more accurate than the original Funko model. She doesn't have her little pink pads on the center of her hands, unfortunately. She doesn't have them on neither. She should have had them, just like her Funko figure did. But they did correct a lot of the colors. She does have her cute little bunny tail there. She's not full-figured, I guess we could say, if you guys know what I'm talking about here. She does not have the personality traits that the Funko figure had, which I'm pretty thankful for. I don't really understand why they had to do that. I mean, I guess for accuracy, but it wasn't even accurate. It just felt like they over-sexualized a children's action figure, and I'm glad that that is not here. But we do have the very, very interesting face of Vanessa herself under there. She looks very angry. She doesn't look angry. She just looks more irritated than anything. Her ears, though, are just so out of whack. It's crazy. Kind of jarring to have a massive hole in her forehead, but I guess that we should have gotten used to it because we have seen holes in all the other endoskeletons' heads and things of that nature. But I got pretty used to it with Afton, so I'm sure I'll get used to it here. It's just really jarring because it's so blatantly apparent, but I guess I'll probably get used to it in the long run. She does come with two masks, that being her glitched out eyes, but she still has the massive smile, so it doesn't seem like it's a big change, but this was actually a pretty nice inclusion. And also what appears to be either glitter or little dot marks all over her mask. So I guess it's more of the glitch effect. But that's a pretty cool feature, especially for those that like to make little mini-movies with their Snaps figures. Pretty cool inclusion. I do wish that she would have got a knife instead of her pizza cutter, but I mean, that is pretty funny. And it's just another accessory. I'm actually hoping that they give us a kitchen for either a security breach. Maybe they could put Roxanne in the kitchen or something of that nature. Maybe we'll get a shattered Chica in the kitchen, something of that. I just hope that we get one. But anyway, guys, that's going to go ahead and be the end of my review for today. Thank you all so very much for watching. Peace out. Hope you enjoyed, and bye.